now tuned into the DFPN, the Dat Villain Podcast Network. Welcome to the smoke pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the smoke pit.
Yep, you heard? Y'all know what it is. It's Friday night, and I feel alright. Mac and Mac are back in the smoke pit tonight. Oh, man. So it's been a week.
Bitch got me paying for rent.
Oh, man. What is up, everybody? Y'all know what it is. Friday night. We back. It feels odd because, well, not too much because we've been doing it at 7. And, you know, here in Arizona, we don't do that daylight savings time shit. So I was sitting here like, oh, shit, we going to have to start this shit 8 my time. Like, I'm an old-ass dude, man. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But then my man Black came through. He was like, we can start early for y'all tonight. So that is why we here, 6:30 West, 9:30 East, still 7:30 here in Arizona. Oh, don't want to set back clock at. I mean, I kind of like it, but then I kind of don't at the same time. Because now I got to play around and figure out how far back we are for whatever time and whatever time zone. And it's a whole thing. But I'm glad y'all are here. Appreciate y'all tuning in, doing what y'all do for us. As always, you know, I'm the homie Mac, Mac, aka your boy, and I'm always joined by the homie Bread Like a King, made his Kelvin Kately. Welcome to episode 62 of the Smoke Pit, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, let us go ahead and knock out these sponsors. So we always do this. Shout out to the big 3 plugs, earbuds at gettheplugs.com, Audio Swim at audioswim.com, and Premier Element UAE, premierelement.com. Hit us up in the Bandcamp to hear this exclusive stuff, early exclusive releases, 2 singles from members in the Dat family, or Dat Feelin' family, including one, Bread Like a King, made his Kelvin Kately. Say what?
You been drinking?
Bro, let me get through this and then I'll tell you what the fuck's going on over here. Oh, okay. Bro, you probably gonna have to put the show on your back. But hit us up over at datfeelin.bandcamp.com because we over here doing the most, putting out new music. New music is on the way, exclusive stuff, exclusive albums that aren't being released everywhere else. So just check that out. Lowest $3 a month, support the brand. We got the Patreon going on, ad-free podcast episodes, bonus content, a whole lot of stuff going on over there. Chances to win cash giveaways, gift cards, things of that nature. So check us out at patreon.com/datfeelingpodcast. Then, of course, we got the merch available over at teespring.com. Go ahead, hit them up and search for Dat Feeling Podcast Network. Or just Dat Feeling Podcast, and you'll see our store, all the merch we got available for you over there. Now that we got that out the way, let's get this shot out the way, and I will tell you how I probably fucked myself up for the night. So I'm back on the Crown Apple, right? Ran out of my Crown Peach last night, drank all that shit.
Oh.
And boy, it's been a week. I'll just tell you that. It's been a week, my guy. But
okay. All right, I ain't mad at you.
But here's to all the Pitmasters. Here's to everyone that made it to the end of the week. Hopefully, a lot of y'all got a 4-day weekend out of the Veterans Day on Thursday and whatnot. But I had to go in, but it's all good. I'm back and I'm ready to cut the fuck up, as the young people say it. I don't even know if they say it like that no more. What up, Deontay? Yep, return to the max. You know what it is. Salute, my guy. Whew. Whew.
I tried. I'm on this Ciroc pomegranate. Shit's actually pretty good, bro.
Oh man, I be trying to stay away from Ciroc. Them raising the prices kind of helped me stay away from Ciroc because you know they was my go-to, man, and then they was just like, oh shit, people fucking with us, let's raise these prices. But let me tell you about what the fuck I did. So I need to get better at just eyeballing shit. Like I'd be a horrible drug dealer. You know, motherfuckers be like, I eyeball the weight. I can tell you what a gram is by look. Like I can't do that shit. Cause I had the bottle of Grand Marnier and the bottle of peach schnapps, and I'm just like, you know, this looks about like enough to make my usual drink. And then I fucked around and poured it in here, and that shit rolled the fuck up to here. And I was like, well, I can't pour this shit back in the bottle. So then, you know, I splashed a little bit of the peach schnapps in there. And then I'm like, well, now I got to put the juice in here, right? And I mean, there's barely any room. So, you know, I splash, splash. And then that's what I've been sipping on. And now I'm just like, oh. Aha. I mean, it's already in the cup, bro. It's already in the cup. What I'm supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? What I'm supposed to do?
You may.
Oh no, you lagging. Say what? What'd you say?
Am I?
You started lagging when you were coming back.
Oh.
Nah, but what were you saying? Like I was like, it's in the cup already.
My internet is on some bullshit. Yeah, you made your bed, bro. Just lay in it. Just take it. It's cool.
I'll be that. You know what? I don't care. I ain't got nowhere to be tomorrow. I'll be all right. I do still have to run tonight, but we'll see how that goes. The odds are not in my favor to get that run in, though. The odds are not in my favor. But shout out to my sister Krista. She in here. Deontay in here. We got a few more people in here. Ciroc. Oh my God, Ciroc boys. I remember, man. In my younger days, I was like, man, we gonna get jackets made with Ciroc boys on it, cause that is the wild, the wild and trifling life that I was living at the time. But I'm glad I didn't do that. Like something clicked or somebody said that shit's stupid, and I was just like, all right, yeah, you right. And I'm glad I heeded their advice, because that jacket would be in my closet and I would be looking at it like, what the fuck was I thinking? I got kids and shit out here. Talk about some Ciroc boys and shit. Letterman's jacket, man. Oh my God. All right. So you ready to talk about some shit, man? You ready to talk about some shit? Oh, you lagging, bro.
Let's do it.
We gonna limp through. We gonna get through this, ladies and gentlemen. So the first thing I want to talk about, and we kind of was chatting about it. If you are not aware, Kyle Rittenhouse is currently on trial for his shenanigans pulled back in August, I believe, of 2020, when he rolled up in Kenosha, Wisconsin with his AR-15 and a med pack, like a fucking medic class in Battlefield, talking about he is protecting the community that he does not live in, but that he works in. Of course, if you know, short story, or long story short, he went there with armed up, as a 17-year-old with an AR-15, was approached, shot somebody, claiming self-defense. Once he shot that person, two other people approached him like, yo, you wilding out, you shooting people. He was scared that they were going to kill him, so he shot and defended himself, trying to protect businesses in the local area. He is now on trial, and I think his main defense, he pleaded not guilty. His main defense is self-defense is what he's going with. Now, did I leave anything out, or is there something that I forgot to add in there, Black?
No, you're good.
All right. So, like I was saying, he is on trial, and normally when things like this happen, you kind of don't want to take the stand. You kind of just want the jury to make their decision based on evidence and let the experienced professional debaters / attorneys / professional arguers do their thing and let the jury come to their decision. But he was like, I want to take this stand.
I'm getting on.
Right. I want to take this stand. So he did, right? He took the stand. And what ensued, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it.
Roll the
Kyle
footage.
Rittenhouse took the witness stand today in his homicide trial to give his account of what happened the night he shot 3 people in Kenosha, Wisconsin. He was 17 years old on that night of unrest in the summer of 2020. 2 of the people he shot died. Rittenhouse's defense team says he feared for his life and was acting in self-defense. The judge called for a break when he got emotional on the stand while walking lawyers through what led up to the shooting.
I was cornered from in front of me with Mr. Zeminski, and there were there were 3 people right there.
I want to bring in CBS News legal contributor and Loyola Law School professor.
Okay. So you see he's going for the I'm just a kid, I'm just a young kid. I was in fear for my life. Look how this emotionally affected me. I don't know if you've been how much of the trial you have been following, Black, but what are your initial thoughts of just like we all know the memes have been lit, right? I have yet to see a unfunny meme with this dude in it, but what are your thoughts when you see what he is on this stage pretty much trying to do or is doing?
My kids do a way better job when they lie about shit. You know what I mean? Like, I know, as a parent, I know you lying, nigga. You lying. Not a goddamn tear, bro. No tear at all. Face drier than a virgin dick, bro. He is lying, bro. This boy was like, my mama said, and then he looked at the judge for confirmation. You getting this shit, bro? And the judge was like,
uh-oh.
This is the worst performance in a courtroom.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
I can't.
I got some concerns about this. One, this judge, like as my grandma would say, something just don't sit right in my spirit with this judge. Like, I feel like this judge is going, like, I know the jury is going to give the verdict guilty or not, but the judge is going to have something to do with this sentencing. So if this jury does find this dude guilty, I feel like the judge ain't going to throw the book at this dude. I feel like the judge is going to let this dude get an easy out, and then this dude is going to have to go into hiding somewhere because he's probably one of them people that ain't gonna be able to be in the be out in them streets. You know what I'm saying? But this, I was asking somebody at work about this.
If you want my true opinion,
go ahead.
You're going to jail. Period. Point blank.
I feel. So we was talking about this at work. Like, your whole thing is self-defense, right? But when you show up to a place you do not live in, armed like that, like it's, and you shoot somebody, like, people are going to approach you because it's you're an active shooter at that point. And I think that's what the one person he shot and injured said. Like, he was an active shooter. Like, we were trying to control him and stop him from shooting because nobody else was actively shooting anybody. You're the only person killing people out here. Stop. So, like, once you shoot somebody and you see bystanders come over to you like, yo, calm down. Like, you out here really killing people. Of course, you're going to feel threatened at this point because you just killed somebody. And now people are coming at you. So now you're like, oh, shit, I got to defend myself. In my head, it's like, what's the term? Don't start shit. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. You drove your ass from Illinois over to Wisconsin with the medic loadout from Battlefield. Talk about you was going to protect the businesses there. And, like, Black, let me ask you another question. Your teenage son lives like 2 towns over from where he works. Shit popping off in the city where his job is at. He tells you, Dad, get me the blicky. Get me the blicky. I gotta go protect my job. What are you doing? What's your reaction?
No. Stay your stupid ass at home. That's my out here amongst this chaos. Stay the fuck home. Stay. Man, they about to murder your ass, bro. Like, that's my initial reaction. Like, they about to kill you, my guy. Stay home.
Mm-hmm. And low key, it's like those
Here's
business.
A question that I've been asking myself.
Go ahead.
Like, he's 17 years old at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
That bitch with precision.
Oh, I mean,
Is that risk?
I mean, like, I know kids who their parents take them to shooting ranges and shit like that. So that's not my thing. Like, you could be nice at shooting, but you ain't supposed to be walking around with no gun. Like, you can practice shooting under adult supervision at a controlled site, all that shit. I'm all for it. But the minute, I think, I may be wrong. The rifle came from a friend who bought it for him and was waiting for him to turn 18 before he gave it to him, is what I've heard. However, I don't know how he got it for that night, but he was out there in them streets as essentially a high school senior. Like, I get it. You were a police youth cadet in whatever town you lived in. And I mean, I get it, bro. Like, you got your hobbies, you do your thing. But, like, you actually took a life, and then you expected people not to look at you like oh shit, this man out here shooting. Like any active shooter scenario, you're taught if you can't hide from the person or take cover, do what you can to subdue that person and get control of the situation so more lives aren't lost.
Yep.
That is what people were trying to do.
Yep.
And he took that as self-defense. So that's like an active shooter running up in whatever place, shooting people. And then when people start coming at him with a bat or like whatever, he starts shooting them and be like, oh, it was in self-defense. They was going to come kill me. You're right. Because you just killed somebody. Like if you didn't do that.
Yeah, you just murdered somebody.
If you didn't do that, you would not need self-defense. You would not feel the need to have to do self-defense. So that's where I'm at with the whole, he was just self-defense. But he instigated the situation that caused people to have to try to subdue him. And then in fear of his life, he gonna shoot more people. Like, what did you think was gonna happen, Kyle? What did you really think? And the biggest part, and it goes back to what you said when I asked you if your son was doing that. His mom is in the courtroom, and when he was doing that act, I've seen better acting in Tyler Perry movies, to be honest with you, and that's saying some shit. That's saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's saying some shit. But his mom,
terrible. It was terrible.
His mom started bawling, right? His mom started bawling.
What a fucking idiot.
Because she's scared for her son, right? So people are like trying to comfort trying to comfort his mom and all that stuff. And it's just like, why are you crying when you were the first line of defense and stopping this motherfucker from getting into this situation, ma'am? Why don't you just be, at this point, it's too late to show that sounds bad, but it's too late to show that you care at this point, ma'am. It's too late. The time for you to show that you cared was when he got home and was like, I'm heading back to Illinois. Like, first of all, that's a whole different state, right? You living in Illinois. You talk about, I got to get my gun and go back to Kenosha, Wisconsin. Like, that's a whole nother state. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on?
On this couch, sit down.
Oh, Erica.
Sit the fuck down.
Bro, tell me you was there when that judge's phone went off.
Shit.
That motherfucker had that.
And I'm proud.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the dude getting off, man. He getting off. I'm telling y'all.
You know what that is, man?
He ain't going nowhere.
That is the current mindset of that is the current mindset of many a black American. We are fucking programmed at this point to just expect the worst shit ever for us. Like Derek Chauvin, I was thinking this motherfucker was gonna get off. Hence why I had tears when them motherfuckers was like guilty, guilty, guilty. And then I was just like, I can't cry fully until I see what this sentence is gonna be like, And then the judge came back with that sentence, and I was just like, oh shit, things are looking up. And then this shit happens, and this judge comes in, and he acting like he acting, and I'm just like, oh no, here, right back. I guess they were just like, we gave you the last one. We gave you the last one. Now it's back to your regularly scheduled programming. Shenanigans is what it is.
Yep.
Here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at with this. Does he deserve to be put in jail for life? Yes. 100%. You took 2 lives.
Yes.
Tried to take another. It wasn't like you were at work and people came up in there to the point where you felt threatened. You traveled to that shit. And you're like, I'm protecting the community. This is what I'd like. I get it. Like, you want to protect, like, but those businesses will be fine because they have insurance. They have things in place for when shit like that happens. they're good to go. Now, if it's a local business, they're just gonna have to eat that, bro, because look at your life now. Do you think that local car dealership is gonna do anything to help you out if shit hits the fan in this trial? You think they're gonna come and be like, Your Honor, you gotta let this man go because he saved 8 of my Kia Optimas. He saved, my Lincoln Navigator that we got it. Like, nobody coming to bat for you like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, you say 5 bags of Doritos. Like, for real. Like, you ain't do it.
Sit your ass at home, bro. Sit your ass at home. That's all you got to do, man. That's all you got to do. You put yourself in that situation. Here's the consequences. And low key, this is an amazing time for the judicial system to show people that, you want to come out here and be the Punisher. That shit only works in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, my guy. Like, vigilante, you know what I'm saying? Like, you will face charges and you will do time out here thinking you a vigilante. You ain't kick-ass, my guy. You can't just come out here and just stop crime by yourself. Granted, the police department of Keosha was already under fire because of what they did to Jacob Blake, right? So I'm not saying their police department is the best in the country. But it ain't your job to go and protect that city. That's the police department's job. And if they fucking up, they fucking up. But you see how you are on trial and they are not. Y'all don't think the police department is going to come to your rescue if you're found guilty and all this shit happens, right? So this is the perfect time to make an example out of somebody so that when shit pops off again, nobody is in their mind like, shit, he did it and he got off. I can go out there and shoot a couple motherfuckers too. And, hop, skip, and jump the fuck up out of here. Yep. Shout out to Chiz, man.
Unfortunately, that shit ain't on. What up, Chiz?
He needs to be locked up for killing
It
2
ain't gonna
people.
play out like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, he'll probably be found guilty of a couple things. But I think that judge is going to look at it and give him some kind of Amber Geiger type treatment when it comes to the sentencing. Like, he'll get X amount of years, but be eligible for parole in like some ridiculous amount of time, and he'll be out of there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I don't know. I'm with you on this. I always keep my expectations low because, fucking trend analysis, bro. Like, that's just how it's been for us, Yep. Assholes get off and then innocent people who lose lives and shit like that. I wish it was more fair. I wish the judicial system would throw the book at people who do stupid things that cost people their lives. But it is what it is. And it goes both ways, ladies and gentlemen, because this dude with the Raiders, Henry Ruggs, who was drunk driving,
I was about to bring that up too. Yeah,
driving 150 something miles an hour and ran into somebody's car and set it on fire and killed them. Like, he need to go away too. He got money and all this shit.
Yeah.
They may just do some random shit. He need to be in jail for life because he took somebody's life by doing something very, very stupid. You got enough money to get a Lyft, you get an Uber or whatever. He need to go away for a while. A long while. Like the rest of his life while. But it is what it is, man. Like, it's not that we're up here saying white people keep getting off the hook. It needs to be across the board. Like, when you do something that costs somebody their life, like, people need to, like, unless it's one, it's a complicated thing. But I feel,
yeah.
What you saying? Oh, he got his thing muted.
Everything you saying, like, no, I don't.
Okay, yeah, you back. I got you.
No, I was saying that I agree with everything
No, okay.
Do stupid shit, you should go to jail, right? That's point blank, period.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to move on to another serious topic that's going on. So, rapper Travis Scott is in hot water based on the events that took place, I believe, last week, November 5th. He had a festival, a 2-day music festival, concert, whatever you want to call it, entitled Astroworld. It's his thing, and you know, he's inviting his people to come perform, so forth and so on. Tragedy happened when 9 people, I believe, it was initially reported as 8. The 9th person, who was in the hospital in critical condition, just passed, I believe, today. Yep, this morning, bringing the death total up to 9. When it comes to the casualties, the ranges are from 14 to 27. And there is a 9-year-old who is seriously injured, who is in a medically induced coma at the moment. The reason for these injuries, and like when I first read about deaths at a Travis Scott concert, like, I don't know why, maybe it's because how I'm programmed, I thought somebody went up in there was shooting or some other crazy shit. Turns out it was due to crowd surging, which is like if you go to a festival or whatever, you know, they got multiple stages, you know, and one act will be on this stage, another act will start on this stage. So you want to make it from this stage to go watch your boy on another stage. It's like a stampede of humans trying to rush to get to the next stage before the show starts. So that's kind of what crowd surging is. A lot of these people, because it's standing room only, right? So they're trying to get as close to the stage as possible. They are pushing up on people who are already at the barricade, right? Already front row. People are trying to get as close as possible. So they're getting smushed. That's why my old ass, like, if I ain't got reserved seats and ain't at a row 3, seats 7, 11, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to go to no stand-up concert where I'm paying money for some tickets and I could be all the way in the fucking back row trying to see this shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to be in a seat knowing what the fuck I'm gonna get. Yeah. That's just me. But so this happens. Everybody's looking at Travis Scott like, you should have planned this shit better. You should have like there's everybody pointing a finger at this dude. So he issued an apology, and I want to play it for you guys. And I don't want to. I'm only going to play it so you can hear what he has to say. And if you want to judge if it's sincere or not, that's up to you. Because I don't know this man's heart. But I just want you to hear what he has to say to see, like, if he is doing, in your mind, the necessary things to kind of rectify this situation. Let me see if the screen is up. We got it good. And play.
I want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, you know, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, you know, help them get the help they need, you know. I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The City of Houston, HPD, Fire Department, you know, everyone to, you know, help us figure this out. So if you have any information, you know, please just contact your local authorities. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I mean, I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated and just keep you guys informed on what's going on. Love you all.
Let me does this shit.
So if you're just listening and you're not watching the video, just Google Travis Scott apology, right? Just Google that, and because it's his mannerisms that everybody is up in arms about, I'll say. TikTok, I don't know if y'all really mess with TikTok. There have been people who have clipped his apology and have made memes about it. And it's do you think, what are your thoughts on this, man? Like it's a very tragic situation. People have lost their lives based on, you not really taking in consideration a lot of these things, and trust me, I get it. When you do a festival like this, it is hard to control. Reports said 50,000 people were there. 50,000 people were there, right? Your security team was 100 people, right? Or 500 people. So if I'm doing the math right,
well, that's not enough.
that is one security person for every 100 people there. If I'm doing the math right, that is not lit, right? That is not what's up.
No.
It's I don't know, but here's where I'm looking at it. Travis Scott, if you're not familiar with his songs, he is about this vibe in the audience where it's almost like a mosh pit. Like he wants the crowd to be wild when he does his songs, and they get wild. And when you have people like that, like the chances for people to probably get trampled, stepped on, bumped into, injured are very high. And I think a lot of the kickback he's getting is when people were getting hurt and people were reporting stuff and ambulances were coming up. Like he kept the show going, right? Instead of stopping the show to see what was going on. But you as an artist, let me get your opinion on that. Like you're not doing festivals yet, you on your way. But when you're looking at that, like how much of the blame are you putting on Travis Scott? How much of the blame are you putting on the people he hired to organize the event? Like, is it you think it's fair he's under the most heat and they're not bringing up the name of the organization that put it together?
I think so. Knowing what I know about Travis Scott, I think a little bit of the blame has to go. Type of action, right? He tells them he wants them to be rowdy, and that blame does go to him. Now, the venues and the promoters share. Artist myself even performed. So when I performed at the House of Blues, a lot of time to get used to the lights and what's actually going on beyond all the lights, right? So you have pretty much what's in front of you. And as an artist, I can tell you, Travis, he probably didn't see, so now way the fuck back there. I'm gonna come out and say that. As an artist, you don't really get, and it's weird for me to explain, but you just don't, especially beyond all the lights and like your main gig is probably only 10 rows back. So you're not really going to interact all shit if you see like a sea of people, but you're not really paying attention to that if you're in your that he did it. Someone passing out, that means he was somewhat aware. So some of that, because he did at one point stop his set, get them help. Now those people were that got killed during all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you he probably wasn't. But the fact that he did encourage, because he does this at most of his shows, he encourages people to like fuck security. Age, come up here, have a good time. Like he's on record for causing a fucking riot at one of his shows.
Mm-hmm.
Surprising for Travis Scott behavior by any means. It's also when you go that far, you have to know the consequences. If this is the type of behavior that you're producing out, I'm cool with motherfuckers just singing my song, bro. Like if you singing my song, what is going on? But if you like that type of shit, you gotta expect someone's gonna get hurt, and you gotta be okay with the consequences. It's the shit that you really want in your shows. Like mosh pits ain't no bitch, bro. I've been to a rock concert with mosh pits in it.
Mm-hmm.
I get in that because I'll be ready to fight somebody, bro. Like for real. But I don't know, man. Like I think he does providing the adequate security, the promoters for not providing the adequate staff. Like y'all have to. You gotta staff that bitch appropriately, or else it's definitely gonna fall on you, because at this and that's his defense. Like I encourage it, but nobody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean.
So,
I see it from a lot of ways. Like I see that apology video, and I'm just like, who on earth would be ready to go and record a video of themselves apologizing for the fact that people lost their lives at your concert? You know, like, I don't think there's a way to be professional doing that. And I mean, he didn't wait to prepare a thing. He didn't go to his publicist and wait a week before saying anything. Like, he went out and he was just like, bro, this is what I'm doing. I think Melanie posted the comment, like, he went out there and, you know, he's paying for the funerals. He's trying to, you know, do what he can to ease the burden for those families. Granted, none of that stuff is going to make it okay. I get it. Like, people's lives are lost. But at the same time, it's like I agree. He is probably getting more of the blame than he should be getting. And if he is getting a lot of the blame, it should be Travis should get that blame and deflect it towards the organizers and whatnot for this venue. Based on the number of people coming through, y'all knew y'all needed probably more security out there than what you had. Based on, you kind of know the company that comes to your concerts, Travis. You have concerts where you were climbing up the stage scaffolding, jumping off of it into the audience, and then, you know what I'm saying, and these cats start trying to climb on stuff and jump off and tear the club up, you know, like, you getting these people hyped to do stuff like that, to where if someone is on the ground like, ow, hey, yo, chill, like, they're not going to chill because you got them in the zone. And I do agree with you, Black, because
like, they on 10.
You can only see so much. Like, when I'm on stage doing comedy, like, I can only see probably the first 2 rows of tables and then them lights hit, and you just like, I guess there's people back there. Like, so you doing a concert, jumping, everybody hyped. Like, you can't really 50,000 people. Like, you ain't out there scanning. That's security's job. You know, you out there to entertain. So you're not going to see all of that stuff. Right. He's done festivals before where people have passed out and the ambulance would come through and, you know, they go to the ambulance and stuff. So when you do a festival like that, seeing EMT and stuff and they coming through the crowd is not rare. It's not like a very like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Like, people pass out. People are dehydrated, drinking alcohol, not really drinking water. There's a lot of things going on out there. Yeah. But I think his publicist probably could have handled how we're going to do our apology, right? I know he probably wanted to be real and do it on his own and talk about it, but it was just poorly done. I know his heart meant well. I would like to believe that no artist is really out here not giving a fuck about their fans' lives like that, you know, because it's not a good look. Yeah, people are saying ticket sales and stuff. There's a lot of things that could have went better for this. He canceled the next day of his festival, refunded tickets for that. Like, money is not an issue for this dude. He's just like, here's money back, all this other stuff. I don't know if he's going to. I don't know, but I mean, for what he can do right now, he is doing, and I appreciate him for doing that. But I mean, I think maybe as a whole, the whole industry, event planners, organizers, they'll probably look at this and be like, we got to do a better job of planning and organizing things because first of all, this is an all ages general admission for a Travis Scott concert, which I think is not the right move. And I get why he did it, because a lot of people fuck with him because he fucks heavy with Fortnite. Like, he had a whole concert on Fortnite during the pandemic. Right. That was actually kind of lit. Like, I don't fuck with Fortnite, but I was just like, that's a smart idea. You know, you can't go and travel and do host a concert in Fortnite, and people will sign into Fortnite to go, you know what I'm saying? So you making money. It's like Zoom before Zoom, you know? So, I mean, the younger kids fuck with him because he fucks with Fortnite, and they fuck with Fortnite. But when you got a 9-year-old who is in a medically induced coma because of the people at your show, the people that go into your show aren't like, you know, let's all behave because there's 9 and 14-year-olds here. Like, they like, we drinking and we getting fucked up, and we gonna tear the club up when Travis Scott tells us to tear the club up.
He made a party.
Yeah. Because my mindset, I'd be like, why are you bringing, like, I if I'm at a Travis Scott joint, I'm drinking and I'm getting turned up. I'm not gonna be like, well, I would like to get turned up, but I saw a 9-year-old back there, so I can't do what I want to do, you know? So
hell no.
So I mean, it's one of those things where you probably got to plan that better, Travis. Like, I know you with Fortnite, but you know your events in public in the venue are probably not the best place for 9-year-olds and kids to be at. Side note, parents, whoever was taking your kids to this thing, should probably also know, like, hey, maybe you ain't need to go to this thing. You know what I'm saying? Man continually raps about doing illegal substances and stuff like that. That's the concert you taking your kid to.
And I'm not bringing him to a goddamn Travis Scott concert. This shit when I get home.
We'll listen to it in the house. We listen to it at the house. You know what I'm saying? Cause your son fucks with Fortnite.
Go look at my Snapchat. I got you.
Yeah, your son fucks with Fortnite. So I know he fucks. He's all about. He sees Travis and Fortnite. You know, taking a lot of his emotes and stuff off their store. You know, they're trying to distance themselves from it as much as possible. But yeah. Shout out to Deontay. I like his take on this as far as festivals are a huge threat to today's youth. Drug dealers thrive off selling whatever to whoever. And like you said, security is very limited at these things. So it's not like the chances of you getting away with selling drugs to somebody or giving alcohol to somebody underage is not is not high that you will get caught. You know, chances are you'll get away with that stuff. Yeah. So let's move on to the next thing, which is a bit more lighthearted. Before we get into this bracket. So once again, yes, the Smoke Pit is here talking about Kanye West, who was on a podcast called Drink Champs, where he was talking out the side of his neck. Now, I don't want to play the video, the segments, but there's one portion that I want to let you guys know about. Obviously, he released this Donda album, and a lot of rappers were mad because apparently he was supposed to work with everybody in the game. But his label was like, you taking too long with this album. We're going to release it. We made some cuts. And Kanye was like, all right, well then cut these cats off it. One of the people he cut off of the record was one Soulja Boy, a.k.a. Big Draco. And the reason he said he cut Big Draco was because he said Soulja Boy's verse was trash. And y'all know Soulja Boy just ain't gonna sit there and take people insulting Big Draco, calling his bars trash. So let me go. Let me go ahead.
He had some things to say about it.
He was perturbed, to say the least. Big Joe, man, look, he is about that shit, bro. So he went up on. I love the energy that he has, though, man. Like when Soulja be about some shit, he be about some shit, man. Like,
in.
Ain't nobody
He commits.
So let me play this shit real quick.
He commits.
Motherfucking public bitch ass nigga, don't get on no motherfucking public platform and say different from what the fuck you told me to my face. Tell me to my face that shit was trash, bitch ass, fucking scab head ass boy. Who cut your hair? Who cut your hair?
So first of all, like I'm gonna play some more, but when he got to that part, I felt that in my soul, cause I needed to know that as well. I know he was on the Drink Champs, and it was like, you know, the name of my barber is Edward Nigga Hands or something like that. But like people legit want to know what establishment you went to. What establishment you went to, or how much you paid for that mockery of your wife cutting your hair at the house. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let us continue.
Yo shit fucked up, nigga. Talking about some, man, hold on. I'll give you a good verse. You wanna hear a good verse? Go to the motherfucking studio and cook your ass. Hold on, zoom in on this fucking text. Fuck, nigga, you said the verse was hard, nigga. Why the fuck you ain't text my phone and say you ain't, nigga? Hold on, we finna me the shit to sleep, nigga. You not finna baby me, nigga, with some motherfucking Soulja Boy is the future. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You said my verse wasn't hard, nigga. Who the fuck is you think you talking? Everything that come out my motherfucking mouth is hard, nigga.
Pause. you just can't be saying shit like that, Soulja. You just can't. Hold on.
No, let your conscience talk. Let the conscience talk. You just can't be doing that shit.
I fucked around and slapped.
Everything. Whoa, bro, whoa. Calm down. Oh, hold up. Whoa. You're going too deep. I was with you. What does that even mean? Everything come out my mouth hard, Kanye.
Test.
Your microphone. You say we still got nothing.
I know. Test.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Test.
this segment is brought to you by Silk Sonic, whose album just dropped.
Test.
Go check the album out. But yeah, man.
Test. Hey, yo, you got me?
There you go.
All
There
right.
you go.
All right. Back because I ain't gonna let this motherfucker off the hook with this. Everything come out my mouth is hard. Yo, like I get it, bro. Like you gotta, like, when that comes out your mouth, you gotta be like, oh shit, pause. You know, like you just gotta you gotta come back and change
Maybe
that.
I went too far.
Cause you know the internet clip that video and be like, oh, here we go, memes. It's
Everything
more.
come out my mouth is hard, Kanye.
It's more of these shenanigans. I'm gonna play. It's like 2 minutes and 20 seconds of this man spazzing out. But he shout out to Melanie. This is where I'm at with Kanye. Get your life right, bro. Like, step away from the shine, step away from all that. You got kids out here, like young girls looking up to you. You got a son looking up to you, and you you can't be doing stuff like this, Kanye. I mean, I know it's what you do to stay in the limelight, and I hate that fact that celebrities or people feel the need to do stuff like you don't have to. You famous already, bro. You can take a step back. You don't always have to be in the limelight, Kanye. Nobody's gonna forget about you. A lot of people are trying to because of what you've been doing and how you've been acting, you know? Another thing I want to bring up is so I don't know if you guys are all aware of an individual goes by the name of Jay Prince. Jay Prince apparently on the street is scarier than Suge Knight was. Because when this dude tells you to squash beef, you squash beef. You could have the hardest beef with somebody. Jay Prince hits you up and be like, hey, stop it. You stop it. Like, so in this the video I want to play, because apparently Jay Prince reached out to Kanye West and told Kanye,
I want to know how this works.
You and that beef that Drake got, that shit's done. And Kanye was like, yes, sir, Mr. Prince. Like, the way this video looks, you can't tell me that Kanye is not scared of one Mr. Prince. Look at this. He is sitting there like your mom is behind you in school while you doing your report. So you can't cut up. Like your mom is in class watching you do this shit. But let me go ahead and play this thing.
I'm making this video to address the ongoing back and forth between myself and Drake. Both me and Drake have taken each other and it's kind of put it to rest. I'm asking Drake on December 7th to join me on stage as a special guest to share the two biggest albums of the year live in Los Angeles, with the ultimate purpose being to free Larry Hoover. I believe this event will not only bring awareness to our cause, but prove to people everywhere how much more we can accomplish when we lay our pride to the side and come together.
Be sure to like, comment.
If Kanye don't look like he is being bullied into yo, so what
we gonna do, Kanye? We're gonna go in this room.
What if you
make this video? You're gonna say you sorry. You're gonna bring awareness to if you walk out of this room without doing it.
It's gonna be problems.
So do it.
It's gonna be problems.
Yo, Jay, this lifter, he is absolutely right. He's the Southern Big Meech, bro.
Well, they're doing this.
Don't speak ill.
They're doing this concert to try to free.
Prince, and if Jay Prince fuck with somebody, you don't fuck with him.
They trying to free Larry Hoover. Like, we'll do a concert to free Larry Hoover. Drake, come do this concert with me. Here's where I'm at. I don't think Kanye gives a fuck about Larry Hoover. Because if he did, he'd probably be trying to do stuff to get him out before this. The fact that Jay Prince is standing behind him like that gives me cause to pause. Like, are you okay? Like, blink twice. Like, take them shades off, Kanye. Or you ain't wearing shades in the video. But like, use a duress word. Are you in danger? Are you in distress? Like, did you read it off the phone? So it's like nothing that you wanted to do. Like, Jay Prince typed that on your phone and gave you the phone, was like, read this shit, motherfucker. But I don't really. Okay, Mr. Prince. I would like to extend.
Stop stalling.
This shit was ridiculous. So, I guess the good thing is, they ain't got beef no more. I didn't really think it was a real beef anyway. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they was throwing diss tracks at each other. The only bad thing about whatever this beef was is the song that he was going to put on Donda that had Andre 3000 on it was taken off. That's the only bad part about that I can think. But that's good that Jay Prince is out there squashing beef with violence, using violence to help squash beefs. Yep. Allegedly.
Yep.
Allegedly. Jay Prince, don't come for me, bro. Don't come for me, my guy. Allegedly. I'm saying that's what people are saying.
I respect and admire Jay Prince to the fullest extent. The smoke.
No, I think I fucked up, man. I think
nothing but respect for Jay Prince. We want no problems with Jay Prince.
I think
we respect you, Jay Prince.
I cannot say it enough. We respect the hell out of you, sir. I would just change my background to Jay Prince just standing behind me, and I would be like, yeah, so say the line, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
The Smoke Pit would like to say apologize deeply.
I said on November 12th at 7:31 p.m. on.
Yeah, I messed up,
bro. I would just like to bring awareness.
If next week Black is hosting this thing by himself, don't ask him no questions, because he gonna be going through some things. I respectfully ask that you give my family the space that they need to process the loss. Jay Prince, I'm sorry, man. And here's the thing, right? Like, he probably gonna hear this podcast at all, but it'll probably be something like 10 years, 20 years in the future, whatever. He's just gonna be, the old dude with yeah. Oh, these motherfuckers said what? Nah, hell nah. Hell nah, go get that motherfucker. Like, that was 10 years ago. Mr. Prince.
I ain't
Mr.
mean
J. Please, sir. Oh man. Oh man. The audacity. The audacity of me saying that. I don't know what was wrong with me. Black, how you just let me talk about Jay Prince like that? You don't care about me.
Man,
You don't care.
it came out, and I just had to let it. I had to let the. That's why I said I respect you. We respect you, Jay Prince.
Oh man.
We
All
love
right.
you. We have nothing.
We love you. We love you, Jay Prince. Anyway, you ready to knock out bracket number 2, my guy?
Let's do it.
Yes,
Let's do
sir. Yes, sir. All right. So last week we did bracket number 1. We trying to find out who the group thinks is the best television theme song of all time. And this is a continuing, evolving bracket. We're tracking the winners, and then we're going to have like a tournament of champions to find out. But last week, obviously, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air won last week. This week, we're going with a whole new lineup of shows. And at the moment of doing this, the Wonder Years, Happy Days, Saved by the Bell, Animaniacs are all in the final 4. And I think before I got on the show, we were looking at the Wonder Years going up against Saved by the Bell for the finals. That may have changed. I'll just double check when we get to the end of reviewing this. But looking at this bracket, Black, did you have any songs or shows that you were just like, I know this is going to go far and they didn't make it?
Cheers.
Yeah, Cheers was over in the sitcom
And
section.
I was like,
Cheers got beat out by Happy Days, bro. Cheers got beat up by Happy Days, man.
y'all good. If it dies, it dies.
that was your mantra last week. So you got to keep that same energy. Oh man.
I was not happy about this death at all. I was perturbed. I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing right now? I know if it dies is my slogan. Management gave it to. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Y'all ain't fucking with that?
Yo, so did you have Cheers going to like the finals? You had Cheers winning this bracket?
It was Cheers versus. I had Cheers versus Saved by the Bell in my bracket.
Bro, I know you big mad then.
And that was tough because I had Cheers going up against Married with Children.
Uh-huh.
And I love Married with Children. But
The hardest thing for me,
I was kind of hurt.
the hardest thing for me is trying to separate the theme song from the show, right? Because I could love a show, but like not really fuck with a theme song, or I could really fuck with a theme song and not really give two fucks about the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
I didn't care for Cheers at all.
right. You're just like, that's an iconic
The
song.
theme song is hard. Yeah.
You're like, that's just like for me, like the right or the left side, the drama action section. You know, I'm looking at that when I'm just like, Wonder Years was gonna make it for me anyway, because that motherfucker was singing his ass off in the theme song. Like I felt that shit as a kid. I'm watching this shit. What would you do with that thing? Attitude. Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, baby, now. Oh, boy, I was just like, as a kid, I'm just like, this motherfucker seen some shit in his... This guy seen some shit in his life. That put me on the...
Yeah, that was my... Went up against Cheers.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm still rocking with Cheers.
Over Wonder Years? Oh, see. Now I'm glad Cheers lost because you was out of pocket doing that.
What?
Wonder Years is a far superior. Far superior than Cheers, bro.
Piano playing.
Far superior.
Y'all don't care for that? Come on.
Bro, I appreciate Cheers. But I mean it's a time and place for stuff. It's just not better than Wonder Years, you know? And then in the sitcom region, I think this was heavily influenced by like a lot of cats that grew up on what you talking about? Nick at Night. Because a lot of these shows been on Nick at Night. And you know,
yep.
I think the only modern shows on here were quote unquote Married with Children, if you want to call that modern, and then that 70s show, and the rest was all Nick at Night shows. But of those shows, I thought Mary Tyler Moore was gonna take it, man. That was me. But apparently I Dream of Jeannie went kind of far, ran into Married with Children. Married with Children, like Happy Days. I get it. It's an easy song to remember, whatever. But I don't think it's as good as what the group is making it out to be, right? So it made it to the final four.
Definitely not.
But like if it was to have won, like if Happy Days would have ended up in the Tournament of Champions, like there's no way it would have made it out of whatever round. You know what I'm saying? But my favorite parts of these brackets is always the right side where we got the kids non-animated, and then we got the animated regions of it. Because these are the shits that I grew up with watching and whatnot. So in the non-animated, what do we have here? Muppet Show, Zoe 101, Drake and Josh, Wizards of Waverly Place, Hannah Montana, Saved by the Bell, Clarissa Explains It All, Double Dare, Guts. Now Guts was my shit. Guts was the shit where I'm just like, boy, if Nickelodeon fuck around and let me get on Guts, I'm winning the whole thing. Boy, I'm fast as fuck, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm fast as fuck. I jump high. I'm an athlete. You know, athlete. I'm out here. And then when they did the thing like kids from different countries, like the Olympics, like I was even more hyped to get on that show. I want to climb the aggro crag. Yeah. I want to climb the aggro crag, Mike. Let me get up there, bro. Give me a shot, B. My parents was like, we ain't got no money for no vacation in the Nickelodeon studios. Get out of here. Get out of here. But y'all can't tell me, man. Y'all sitting there watching these kids mess up on Guts like, boy, it's not hard. Just do it. Come on.
I crushed this shit.
Yeah.
Bet it.
You sit there watching these kids struggle. Man, get your dumb ass down from there, man. Man, why ain't on this? Why ain't on this? Legends of the Hidden Temple was also up there. So I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad. How it laid out. But, like, I still voted for Guts. Like, I mess with Legends of the Hidden Temple heavy. Let me tell you, Blue Barracudas for life. Gang, gang. You know what I'm saying? Blue Barracudas.
That song had me hyped, bro.
Oh, man. The best part of that show, when they be in that temple and them temple guards come out, be scaring the hell out of them kids, man.
Fucking they whole life up.
They be in the Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
Get your bitch ass out of here.
The Shrine of the Silver Monkey. They be in there trying to put that thing together and that motherfucker come out. Wah!
Rah, bitch.
Get your ass up out this goddamn temple. And then the other kid running there like, damn, there's two more of these motherfuckers in here. You trying to find that other half of the pendant of life? You fuck around, you ain't win. You didn't win all the games, so you got 1.5 pendants of life, and they like the other pendant in this room. You like, oh my God.
Yep.
I gotta go through the sleepy swamp or whatever.
Yeah, they show you where it was.
Yeah. You gotta go over here and get the. And you like, I know they got a guard in one of these rooms getting there. Oh man. But yeah, Guts was my thing. They got Victorious. Hey Dude, Salute Your Shorts. VR Troopers, Lizzie McGuire. So yeah, Saved by the Bell kind of just ran through this thing like no problem at all. The animated side, I was looking at Animaniacs and Tiny Toons, but they had to go against each other round one. Proud Family was in there. Everybody was talking about where Proud Family at. They was like, Proud Family need to be on there, and Proud Family got beat out quickly by Batman, the animated series. So all y'all coming at me for that first bracket, y'all wow, y'all ain't got no Proud Family on there. Proud Family on there, and it didn't make it. So it is what it is. The Animaniacs getting beat out by Saved by the Bell. I don't think y'all know how lyrically strong Animaniacs is. Y'all ain't understand the punchlines, the metaphors. They was spitting bars in that shit. And y'all out here rolling with Zach Morris and them. That's what y'all want to do? Smoke Pit podcast fan group.
Tell me when Animaniacs comes up, like anytime was doing the countries.
Oh. My son.
All the country.
My son, my 4-year-old, he got that thing on repeat. And oh my gosh, he be on his countries now, man. He be out there, United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. Yeah. he doing the song. I be like, boy, if you don't sit your... Hey, Dad, United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. I was like, oh my God, bro, stop. But it's cool. You learning your countries and stuff. Animaniacs was just, you could watch that now as an adult and laugh at the shit you didn't even know you was missing as a kid with the adult, like innuendos and stuff. Like it was so far ahead of its time. Amazing. I watched Saved by the Bell now. I just get mad at how much of a dick Zach Morris was. Shout out to
Zach Morris is trash, bro.
Yeah, that whole YouTube channel, like it is binge worthy, because this man breaks down.
It points out the obvious.
Yes.
Zach
Morris is trash. Bro, Animaniacs was that in Tiny Toons, like when that little intro would come on, dun 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 dun, it's time for. I was like, bro, when I learned all the words to that song, you couldn't tell me I wasn't Twister. I was like, bro, I'm twisting this motherfucker, man. I got all the words. They trying to get fast. I'm keeping up. I'm nice. I'm nice with it. What Deontay say? He watched Saved by the Bell for Cap.
I am a rap.
I mean, you could watch Saved by the Bell for the eye candy, but you can't tell me the theme song was harder. Like, this is where you got to separate the show from the song. I'm not saying Saved by the Bell is trash.
Exactly.
Their song just isn't as good as Animaniacs. That was me. But let me just check. I don't know if there was a change of heart before we came on here and people were just like, you know what, you're right. Animaniacs is better. But I'm assuming that Saved by the Bell.
Let's look.
I'm assuming Saved by the Bell walked away with the shit. Where we at? Saved by the Bell 18, Animaniacs 15. Ah, god damn it. Saved by the Bell got by 3. Wonder Years beat the fuck out of Happy Days. That's cool. So it looks like the Wonder Years and Saved by the Bell is going to be our final. I'll put that poll up tonight, and then come the end of Saturday, we'll have our winner for bracket 2, and then Sunday bracket 3 comes out. Because you guys have kept feeding suggestions and stuff, which I like. Keep this thing going so we can have a legit bracket at the end where no shit, everybody's like, yo, this is our winner. I have created these
are our picks.
The first loser bracket. All the songs that lost in round 1 for the first 2 brackets. I got a bracket for that already set up because a lot of people are like, it's not fair. These guys are going against each other now. So we'll see how that works out. But we want this to be the most interactive, most intricate bracket because a lot of shows are out there and a lot of people are reliving their childhood / guilty pleasures. Like, I love this song, and I like the amount of interaction we're getting with this. So, we should do
follow us on IG, bro, because this thing on IG is it's actually really popular. So
yeah, I noticed that.
If y'all not following us on IG, follow us on there. It's getting a lot of traction on IG. So come be a part of the conversation and put them in there.
We should do. Hold on.
Bracket 3.
Danielle's like, we should do what was the worst cartoon or show you watched growing up. You got Trolls, Bonkers. The worst? Yeah, we'll get to that. I don't want to sit there and talk about it now. This shit. So you got suggestions for bracket 3?
I'm thinking a little Night Court. In the Heat of the Night.
Oh.
The night. Management's request. David the Gnome should make an appearance in the bracket.
Nah, cause Danielle in here. Danielle gonna sit there and try and get people to vote against it.
I know.
She didn't know nothing about. David the Gnome. Teen Titans, that's a good one. Here she goes. Skip the Gnome.
Let's do Gummy Bears.
Highlander gonna be in it for sure though.
House. Highlander.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
We got options. Bracket.
So the winner of bracket 1 was from the sitcoms. I'm thinking off the top of my head, Saved by the Bell may beat Wonder Years based on how people have been voting. Probably not, because my vote will be for Wonder Years when this next poll goes up, but we'll see. Exactly. I am just upset that the animation side of the region of the bracket is 0 for 2 so far. But we'll see. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm fully aware David the Gnome is not going to win any of these brackets. Because you just had to have been raised in that time to appreciate what David the Gnome and them did for us. But it is what it is. I ain't mad at y'all. I may be a bit pissed, but I ain't gonna be mad at y'all.
I mean, y'all did Cheers. Cheers greasy, so my expectations for David the Gnome is man. First round, I'm happy, but the way y'all did Cheers, bro,
y'all had
my heart was hurt.
Y'all had DuckTales beating Power Rangers. Y'all had that happen. Y'all know that, right? I don't know if y'all just haven't listened to the Power Rangers theme song. And I get it. Lyrics, if that's your thing, lyrics, I understand. But we talk about iconic theme songs, man. Iconic theme songs. They both up there. But that Power Rangers guitar solo, I don't know who that man was, but he melted my face 5 times a week. At 3 o'clock
Bro, if
every
you didn't want a
afternoon.
kid- if you legitimately did not want to roundhouse kick somebody in the face, everybody was a putty, bro. Everybody was a.
Sign me up for karate right
You
now.
know, if it dies, it dies.
But yeah, that I have to embrace that mentality, because otherwise I'm gonna get too passionate about shit. I'm gonna get too passionate about shit, and then we have problems.
I can't be emotional.
Exactly. I refuse. I refuse to be in there crying about some shit. Anyway, but yeah.
Cancel the show. We canceling the whole show. Fuck this bracket.
Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't taking this shit seriously, man. Y'all play too much.
I had to turn my head. I just put my phone down. I put my phone. Okay. It's all right.
Oh shit. Oh man. But let's go ahead and get into final shots and thoughts. What you got for us?
On IG again, if you're not following us on IG, DATFEELIN Smoke Pit. So follow us on IG. We are starting to grow over there as well and get more interactions on tapped in here too. So get a part of that conversation here. Invite more friends. Let's make this push to 1.5. And for rocking with us tonight, being a part of the conversation. It was definitely a good show tonight. So thank y'all.
I concur. And because we were running late on stuff, if you're not following the actual podcast page on Facebook, The Smoke Pit, make sure to do that as well. And also, this was posted in the fan group as well. We just wanted a list of names, or just we posted something. We want to give away some free merch. Just comment on the post. Not a lot of people interacted, so I'm just like, I don't know if people checking the page or not, or if they ain't really feeling free merch. But of the people who did comment, I want to shout out my brother Brian, who won the randomizer. I know I didn't bring it up here. Y'all just gonna have to trust me when I say he won the randomizer for the free merch. So I'll be reaching out to him to pick something off the store, and we'll send it to you free of charge. It's on the brand. So congratulations. And just expect probably a couple more of those posts throughout the month. We just want to check to see who's really rocking with us, checking on the page and stuff like that, staying active in the groups and on the pages. Because it's nothing for us to send a t-shirt or hoodie y'all way. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you guys rocking with us, and this is our thank you to y'all. So thank you guys so much for that. Outside of that, I just want to say, and this is probably more on a somber note, I'm the additional duty first sergeant at our unit. We met with the wing commander today, and his big thing was the amount of DUIs that we've been getting here. A lot of them, a majority of them are like 1.5 to 2 times over the legal limit. And I feel like that's because a lot of people are just looking out for themselves and not looking out for each other. So, if you take anything away from here and from what I'm saying, just look out for one another. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's try to change the perception of everybody. Just like, not my baby, not my problem, not my monkey, not my circus. Whatever analogy you want to put in there, man. Let's just try to be decent people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that'll probably be a step in the right direction to kind of getting to where we need to be as humans. Like if somebody is walking into a dangerous situation and you can easily stop them by taking a little bit of time out of your day to intervene to try to help that person, just do it instead of walking off. Like, I know it could be easy. Trust me, I'm trying to do it too, but let's all just try to be decent people to one another, man. And just take it from there. That's all I wanted to say. Because after seeing what Henry Ruggs did, like, people are legit losing their lives because people want to drink and not want to take a Uber or a Lyft or something like that. So I know it's the weekend. I know y'all come here for fun shit. And here goes Mac up here making you feel bad that all this other stuff. But I mean, we just got to start somewhere. Why not our little community? Why not our little group? So, all right, I'm off my soapbox, bro.
Well said.
Liberty kids.
No, that wasn't a soapbox.
Liberty kids, Danielle, get that boring ass show the fuck up out of here. You want to talk about David Danone, but you gonna try and recommend Liberty Kids? Girl, if you don't, girl. About to have me do my Soldier Boy. But yeah, that's all I got, man. What you got, bro?
But thank y'all for coming.
Yeah, we fought through this shit, man. Like the lag and everything, but you know, we had to do this, man. We had to do it. If you are looking for a show to watch tomorrow, shout out to Saturday Night Nerds. We gonna be doing a show tomorrow night. Shout out Deontay Lifter, he in the comments. If you have not seen Eternals, you probably would not want to tune into this, because we're gonna be talking about that show and or that movie, as well as Disney went apeshit, bringing out their lineup for 2022. We're gonna be talking about that. So if you just want to see some dudes talk about some nerdy shit real quick, gets passionate about some shit, because this topic of Eternals, our group is split. So it should be a good discussion. So tune in tomorrow. If you're not messing with the page Saturday Night Nerds, just search it on Facebook, follow it, be on IG as well, all that good stuff. So it should be a good show tomorrow. And that is all I got. You good, Mac?
I'm good, man. Thank y'all for coming out to till next week. Y'all have love.
It's been a long week. Come relaxing. Get some laughs in.
Peace. Y'all take care. Be decent humans. God damn it.
Tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions. I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac. Welcome to the smoke pit.